Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Bachelorette alum Ali Fedotowsky-Manno took to social media to share about her son's ER visit. But some fans slammed her for exploiting her kids. Keep reading to find out what happened. Ali Fedotowsky-Manno's bloody ER visit with son. TV viewers first met Ali Fedotowsky as a contestant on The Bachelor. She was a front-runner on Jake Pavelka's season, but had to quit the show because of work commitments. However, ABC brought her back as the Bachelorette lead for Season 6. She got engaged to Roberto Martinez, but they broke up after less than 2 years. Ali married radio personality Kevin Manno in 2017. They share 2 children, Molly, 8, and Riley, 6. Her husband was recently diagnosed with cancer and underwent surgery. She recently competed on Fox's Special Forces, but had to leave early after an injury. Since her time on The Bachelorette, Ali F has become a social media influencer. She posts a lot about family life. She took to Instagram over the weekend to share an unexpected trip to the ER with her son Riley. She revealed that his nose started bleeding while she was driving them somewhere else. She changed course and headed to the ER after a huge chunk of blood fell out of his nose. Ellie assured her followers that her son was fine. She explains why she went to ER over non-emergency. Ali Fedotowsky-Manno admitted in the post that she probably overreacted by rushing her son to the ER. She confessed to feeling a little embarrassed over the visit to the emergency room. In a follow-up post, she explained more context to her followers. She said that neither of her kids had a bloody nose before, so she didn't know what clots of blood looked like. The reality star added that the short ER visit will probably be expensive. Bachelorette star slammed for exploiting kids. Ali Fedotowsky-Manno was one of the most popular Bachelor Nation stars. She has nearly 900,000 followers on social media. However, sometimes even the most well-liked reality stars face backlash from fans. It's happened several times to the former Bachelorette. She faced claims of animal cruelty earlier this month for refusing to put her elderly dog to sleep. Ellie's post about her son's ER visit was on Instagram story and followers weren't able to publicly comment. However, it seemed she got a lot of messages about how unnecessary the trip was, which prompted her to explain more. Ellie also faced backlash for her April Fool's Day post involving her daughter Molly. The reality star's daughter sported an arm cast and a frown in the photo. But the caption quickly revealed that the injury was an April Fool's Day joke. Ali Fedotowsky-Manno said that the joke was her daughter's idea, but one fan wasn't amused. Make-believe crying about pain may be funny for your daughter at her age, but maybe not funny to other children in the classroom, as we do not know about other people's struggles and what the children may be dealing with at home, the angry fan wrote. Another of Ellie's followers agreed and wrote, "This is such a bad move to teach your kiddos to be unkind when it comes to medical issues." So, while the reality star didn't fake her son's bloody ER visit, some followers likely gave her flack for it anyway. Do you think the Bachelorette star overreacted by rushing her son to the ER for a bloody nose? Sound off in the comments. When it comes to the world of reality television alums, oversharing is practically a job description. But recently, former Bachelorette Ali Fedotowsky found herself at the center of an unexpected firestorm, and fans are absolutely livid. After a terrifying bloody trip to the ER involving her young son Riley, Ali's decision to publicize every graphic, tear-streaked moment has sparked outrage, accusations of exploitation, and a chilling conversation about the price of fame. Was it an innocent mistake by a mother overwhelmed with fear? Or a calculated move to boost engagement, no matter the cost? Let's dive into the controversy that has everyone talking, and why Ali may have finally crossed a line even die-hard fans can't forgive. Chapter 1. A Mother's Nightmare. It all started innocently enough, a sunny Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles. Ali Fedotowsky-Manno, 40, was enjoying a backyard barbecue with family and friends when the unthinkable happened. 5-year-old Riley, full of energy and mischief, tripped while sprinting around the patio. In an instant, he fell face first into the corner of a metal table. The result was horrifying: a deep, gushing gash above his eyebrow, blood streaming down his tiny face. Screams erupted. Panic set in. Ali, visibly shaken, scooped him up and raced to the car. Most parents would focus entirely on getting help. Ali, she opened Instagram Live. Chapter 2, We're on the way to the ER, you guys. Through choked sobs and shaking hands, Ali broadcasted every harrowing moment to her 1.2 million followers. In real time, she showed Riley's bloodied face, his terrified cries, her own frantic, makeup-smeared face. "Please pray for us, I'm so scared," she pleaded. "He's bleeding so much, oh my God." Thousands of fans flooded the comments. "Turn off the phone and help your son. This is not content. Poor baby, he needs comfort, not cameras." But Ali kept filming as the car sped down Ventura Boulevard, as she clutched Riley in the ER waiting room, even as nurses placed a gauze pad against the wound. Instead of calming him privately, she captured his every sob for her stories. The backlash was immediate and brutal. Chapter 3, Sympathy Turns to Rage. At first, followers responded with an outpouring of support. Messages of concern flooded in: prayers, virtual hugs, desperate wishes for Riley's quick recovery. But when Ali continued posting carefully framed videos of herself comforting Riley, close-ups of his stitched-up forehead, and even a tearful update from the hospital bed, a darker tide rose. People began to question her motives. "If you really cared about your son," one follower wrote, "you wouldn't be thinking about angles and captions right now." Others accused her of exploiting Riley's pain for sympathy likes, and worse, profit. Because, as sleuthing fans soon noticed, Ali had tagged several mommy brands and affiliate links in her posts. Chapter 4, The Sponsorship Scandal. It didn't take long for internet detectives to piece it together. During the ER saga, Ali posted a story thanking a sponsored brand of comfort teddy bears, claiming Riley was clutching one through the ordeal. Later, she mentioned her favorite ER outfit, tagging the boutique that sold it. Suddenly, what had seemed like a mother sharing her real-life trauma looked eerily like a strategic brand partnership moment. The implication was ugly. Was Ali using her son's medical emergency as a content opportunity? Had a bloody forehead become just another chance to sell product? Chapter 5, The Fallout Begins. Within hours, the hashtags #CancelAli and #ProtectRiley were trending on Instagram and Twitter. Mom blogs and parenting forums exploded with furious threads. "She's lost all credibility. Ali used to be my favorite. Now I see her for what she really is. Imagine choosing a brand deal over your child's dignity." Even her longtime supporters struggled to defend her. The betrayal cut deep, especially coming from someone who had built her brand on relatable, honest motherhood. Now fans saw those tears as crocodile tears, staged and sold to the highest bidder. Chapter 6, Damage Control. Sensing the PR disaster brewing, Ali went into full damage control mode. She posted a lengthy Notes app apology, always a bad sign, claiming she hadn't realized how it would come across. She only wanted to document a real moment. She loved Riley more than anything. But the apology only made things worse. Fans pointed out that nowhere did she directly address the sponsorships or promise to stop monetizing her kids. The backlash wasn't just online either. Rumors swirled that several brands quietly pulled their contracts with her, not wanting to be associated with the scandal. Some insiders even whispered that Ali was panicking behind the scenes, realizing she had alienated her biggest asset, public trust. Chapter 7, Experts Weigh In. It wasn't just fans who criticized Ali. Child psychologists, media ethicists, and even fellow influencers began speaking out. Dr. Hannah Brooks, a leading child development expert, said bluntly, "When a child is in distress, their primary need is safety and privacy. Broadcasting their pain, particularly to millions, can be deeply damaging. It sends the message that their emotions are content to be consumed." Other reality stars chimed in, and not kindly. One former Bachelorette, speaking anonymously, said, "There's a line. We all share our lives, yes, but you do not turn your child's trauma into an ad campaign." Chapter 8: Riley's Recovery, and the Silence That Followed. Meanwhile, Riley did recover, physically at least. Ellie posted a carefully curated carousel days later, smiling photos of Riley holding balloons and ice cream, his forehead bandaged but healing. She disabled comments on the post. Gone were the raw, chaotic lives. Gone were the frantic stories. In their place, polished, professional photo shoots. But the damage was done. The intimacy between Ali and her followers, the sense that they were part of a genuine journey, was shattered. Worse, Ali's name had become a punchline on parenting TikTok. Her once wholesome brand, now synonymous with clout chasing at any cost. Chapter 9: Is Redemption Possible? Some PR experts say Ali's fall from grace might be permanent. She built her empire on authenticity, one media strategist explained. When that cracks, you don't just lose followers, you lose loyalty, you lose trust. And rebuilding that? Nearly impossible. Others predict she'll attempt a slow, careful comeback, fewer sponsored posts, more private family time, perhaps a carefully staged healing journey narrative. But will fans buy it? Already, they're skeptical. Already, they remember. And no amount of curated realness can erase the image of a sobbing 5-year-old, bleeding and terrified, his pain offered up to an audience for clicks. Conclusion: the high cost of oversharing. In today's influencer-driven world, where every meal, outfit, and milestone is content, it's easy to blur the lines between real life and performance. But Ali Fedotowsky's bloody scandal serves as a grim reminder. Some moments are too sacred to share. Some stories should stay offline. And sometimes, the pursuit of relevance demands a price no mother should be willing to pay.